Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that is still in a hotel in London, but I'm happy to do it. Today in the news, it looks like workers at Sega of America have successfully voted to form a union. According to The Verge, the Allied Employees Guild Improving Sega, also known as Aegis CWA, becomes the 5th video game union in the United States and its largest multi-department video game union, which is absolutely huge because while most other unions are specified to a certain department or a certain group within a company, this is all of Sega USA. Aegis CWA spans multiple disciplines and includes brand marketing, games as a service, localization, marketing services, product development operations, product development, sales, quality assurance teams, and more. But this is just step one. They've now got to go to the bargaining table and actually put the union to work. However, it's really impressive that such a big company, it's Sega, right? Such a big company would go full union, especially in the States, when the gaming market, the gaming industry as a whole, it's so entrenched and has been the way it's been for so long that it felt like unions were going to struggle to get a foothold, and we're seeing more and more. This snowball just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, and it only can be good for video game employees and devs. And I'm just really excited to see this major step in unionization and workers' rights when it comes to a field that really for a long time, they haven't had any. And so this is huge, and I hope others out there in the industry will take note and maybe try to form their own. In other news, EA has announced their next title, and thankfully, it's a single-player game, allowing you to fill the vibranium shoes of none other than Black Panther. This title is the second of 3 games EA is developing with Marvel Entertainment. Kevin Stevens, head of Cliffhanger Games, shared, "We want our game to enable players to feel what it's like to be worthy of the Black Panther mantle in unique, story-driven ways, and we want Cliffhanger Games to empower everyone on our team as we collaborate to bring this amazing world to life." Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, Cliffhanger Games was founded in 2021 by Kevin Stevens, who came over from Monolith and oversaw games Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. The studio is also filled with veterans from franchises including Halo, God of War, and Call of Duty, so it sounds like the game is in good hands. Stevens went on to share, "We're still in early development with a long road ahead, but we know the foundation to any great story is to build an experienced team with diverse voices and perspectives, and that's what we want to build, especially with a superhero as important as Black Panther." And Cliffhanger Games is currently looking to expand their team during this development process, which is great to see. And I hope they take their time and nail this, because I'll be honest with you, Marvel movie fatigue is high. The video game comic book crossover has been a lot of monetization BS lately and not great. And so I'm really hoping that this comes out and is just what we want it all to be. Just like running around, beating the crap out of dudes, but also like a little stealthy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking? Like pouncing from the shadows and just like slash. That's a terrible Black Panther. Speaking of upcoming games, and ones we may never see, a new Deus Ex. It looks like Embracer Group, the company I thought was going to come in and save all the franchises I love, is just scrapping them all or something. I don't know what's going on. I am heartbroken over the whole thing, and we have more information now from the voice of Adam Jensen himself, Elias Tofexis. When asked if he was working on a new Deus Ex, Tofexis shared on Twitter, "Yeah, as happy as I am to be busy, I wish I was even more busy on a new Deus Ex. I am not under any NDA for Deus Ex because no one has called me about it. Truly." Which isn't a great sign for the franchise unless they're scrapping Jensen and going with a new lead character, or I don't know. Deus Ex is one of the many properties, as I said, Embracer Group acquired from Square Enix back when Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal were sold to them. And Elias is the man. I love his voice work and everything he does. I'm just blown away that they would squander all these properties. Embracer has let me down tremendously, but if you follow the news, 5 Minute Gaming News, you know that they're in some financial hot water as of late, and they really are just trying to save some cash, which they probably shouldn't have been spending anyway, but I don't know, man. What a mess. This industry, as more and more game companies and devs get bought up, less and less games seem to be coming out. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I absolutely hate this stuff, and Jensen deserves an end to his story, and boo, boo, I say. Anyway, that's it for me from merry old England. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.